Number 15, our semi-main event of the evening is for the vacant Eternal Lightweight title. Ladies and gentlemen, firstly, fighting out of our blue corner, hitting the scales at 69.9 kilos with a professional record of 18 fights for 11 wins. Training under Michael Green at the integrated MMA gym, he fights out of Hervey Bay, the Tarantula, Greg Atzori. His opponent in our red corner has held this title previously, only to relinquish the title on a defense where he won the fight but came in overweight. He's here to correct that tonight. In the red corner, at 70.4 kilos, with a record of 8 fights for 8 victories. Training under Vince Perry at the Puma Gym, he fights out of the Gold Coast. Please welcome the Punisher, David Butt.
Alrighty, pretty exciting stuff. Dave Ella here. I've got Dylan Andrews as my co-commentator, and we're into the semi-main event of the evening. It's for the vacant title, the Eternal Lightweight title. David Butt, who has held this title previously, up against the Tarantula, Greg Atzori. How do you see it going, Dylan?
Yeah, I've done some training with David. He's very tough and, likes to win his punches and come forward. Greg is a veteran in the sport. He's been around for a long time and, has been in the cage, so he's very seasoned. So I would like to see David take his time with this guy and really feel him out and impose his game.
Yeah, I think as far as power goes, Dave definitely holds the cards there. He does like to come forward, as you said. But Greg's really turned some things around. He had a little streak there where he lost a few fights in a row, but he's really made a bit of a comeback in the last couple of fights, which is great to see.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, he comes from a great team, integrated, and they're always working on their weaknesses.
Both guys on the ground, getting up slowly and some devastating
to the body. I can't tell if that was illegal. I didn't see that, whether that was to the head or the body. Obviously, if a opponent has more than 3 points down on the ground, it's illegal to strike.
That might have been the case. I couldn't quite see it. But if that's the case, the illegal blow, David will get 5-minute recovery time. Referee Jason Green just having a little chat to Greg, just letting him know where he may have just slipped up a little bit. Didn't look like he took a point off, and it's back into the action.
David's doing very well. He's coming forward and he's using his strength.
He looks pretty determined too. I think he was a little bit disappointed with himself when he didn't make weight for his first defence of this title. He won the fight, but relinquished the title due to not making weight. And it seems like he made a pretty big effort to this time make sure he came in right on the money.
Great takedown there by Atzori and straight into side control. He's going to start working from there.
Might be able to grab the back here if he sinks that other hook in.
David's lucky he's got his back up against the cage. He needs to stay against the cage.
That was nice work by Dave. Might have been one a little bit below the belt. David definitely letting it be known that it got him in the groin. Now you're training out of the same gym as David with Vince Perry out at Puma.
Yeah, I've done some training with David, and yeah, I mean, he's a tough dude, and he needs to stick to what he's doing best, and that's moving forward and throwing punches.
A couple of nice little left jabs there from Greg, and Dave gives a couple of back himself, and they're happy to stand up and bang these two for a moment.
David's doing well. He really needs to punch off center line. He needs to set those kicks up with more punches.
Yeah, I don't think these guys have settled into their groove just yet.
David's doing well. He's got his hands up. He's throwing his punches. He's coming off center line. He's doing all right. He's getting tagged there. Greg's landing some great jabs.
Yeah, look at them, both of them happy just to stand and trade some punches, which is great for the crowd.
David's landing some good punches now. He's moving forward. He's applying the pressure.
I'd like to see Greg maybe cut a few angles and avoid some of those. Here we go. Crowd loving it. Half attempt there at an elbow.
Looks like Greg's setting up that spinning right elbow.
There's another little one from the front. Nice. Yeah, I'd like to see these guys cut a bit more angles. They're sort of just coming straight in and happy to punch on at each other. Oh, he's a bit wobbly. The butt just ate a few.
David needs to close the distance now. He really needs a little change to take this guy down. Greg is really teeing off and using his range.
Greg's just scoring relentlessly with those left jabs. Wow. Greg Atzori really coming home in that final moment of round one. We start off with round number 2. Punches are coming hard and fast again.
Greg is throwing long, straight punches, and they're really connecting and making good contact. David really needs to come off center line and avoid those punches because they're really affecting him.
Even though David's moving forward, Greg seems happy to throw the punches in his defence as he's moving backwards. He's doing really, really nicely too. See if we go to the ground in round number 2.
I'd like to see David throw some strikes here. He's in a good position where his head is exposed and he could really hit Greg with some powerful elbows.
Those punches from Greg just compounding the damage to David at the moment. You can see every time he gets hit, he's not liking that at all.
He's got an underhook on that arm. I'd really like to see him separate. That's great.
Great record for David so far. 8 fights, 8 wins.
Greg has the back. He's got 1 hook, 2 hooks. I'd like to see him stretch him out. He needs to stretch him out here. I'd like to see him stretch him out.
Looks like he might have the choke on, going for the rear naked. Wow.
I think that was more a case of David gassing in that fight.
Absolutely.
Which really, yeah.
I think the result of all those punches from Greg, especially that nice little left jab he was throwing straight down, eventually did that damage. And David Butt, losing his very first MMA fight, makes him 9-8.
Greg Zoe, yeah, he put on a show, mate. He did well.
Fantastic effort. It looks like we've got our new eternal lightweight champion in the tarantula, Greg Atzori.
Well done, congrats.
At a time of 2 minutes, 28 seconds gone of round number 2. The fight has been finished from a rear naked choke, and we have the new eternal lightweight champion, the tarantula, Greg Atzori.